Ever feel like you're just dragging, especially after a long day?
Oh, tell me about
Like
it.
you're running on fumes?
Yeah.
It's rough. And while that afternoon coffee might be calling your name,
Oh, yeah.
what if I told you there's this, like, natural energy booster
Mm.
hiding right in the ocean?
Okay.
You guys requested a deep dive into sea moss, and today we're going to explore its potential to, like, revitalize your health, your well-being.
All right.
We've got this fascinating excerpt titled The Health Benefits of Sea Moss, Nature's Superfood,
Nice.
as our guide.
It's really cool. One of the things that I find so interesting is how sea moss has been used for
Oh,
centuries.
really?
Yeah, in places like the Caribbean and Ireland, they were on to something way before, it hit the modern wellness scene.
It's like they had this ancient secret to feeling energized
Wow.
and healthy.
Exactly.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's, break down
Yeah.
what sea moss even is.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of mysterious, right?
It does. Think of it as a type of red seaweed,
Oh,
also known as Irish moss,
okay.
that grows along rocky Atlantic coasts.
Interesting.
And it's not just some trendy ingredient.
Right.
It's been used for nutrition and even for medicinal purposes for generations.
Okay, so it's got a good track record. What makes it a superfood?
Right.
The excerpt mentions a pretty impressive nutritional profile.
It is. It's packed with vitamins and minerals,
Wow.
from A, C, E, and K
Okay.
to a whole bunch of B vitamins.
Goodness.
You'll also find calcium, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, iodine.
Wow.
It's like nature said, okay, I'm going to pack everything I can.
Into this one amazing seaweed.
Yep, that's it.
I am particularly interested in the antioxidants and plant-based collagen that's mentioned.
Yeah,
Those are really big buzzwords in the health world these days.
they are. And sea moss delivers on both fronts.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got those very sought after antioxidants like polyphenols and carotenoids.
Okay.
And it's a source of plant-based collagen, which is a huge draw for people looking to support their skin
Right.
and just overall wellness naturally.
So let's dive into some of the specific benefits, because this excerpt
Yeah.
highlights 10 potential ways sea moss can support your health.
Ow.
I'm ready to hear what this superfood can do.
Let's start with something I think we all want, right?
Yeah.
A strong immune system.
Absolutely.
Sea moss boasts antiviral and antimicrobial properties,
Mm-hmm.
thanks to compounds that can actually help your body fight off infections.
That's pretty amazing,
It is.
especially during those times when you feel like
Uh-huh.
a cold coming on.
Yeah.
It's good to have, those extra defenses.
Absolutely.
Speaking of feeling your best,
Yeah.
the excerpt also mentions sea moss supporting thyroid health.
That's key because the thyroid plays this huge role in regulating your metabolism and energy levels.
Right.
Sea moss is rich in iodine and selenium, which are essential for a healthy thyroid.
Yep.
So if you're someone who struggles with fatigue or feeling sluggish,
Mm-hmm.
this could be something that would be particularly interesting for you.
That's a good point. I know so many people who are looking for natural ways to boost their energy.
Yeah.
Now let's talk gut health.
Right.
Another hot topic
Big one.
in the wellness world these days.
Sea moss seems to do pretty well in this area too.
Okay.
It's a great source of fiber,
Okay.
which is essential for keeping things moving
Right.
smoothly, so to speak,
Yeah.
in your digestive system.
So it's like a gentle broom for your gut.
You could think of it that way, yeah.
Okay.
But it's not just about fiber, is it?
No. What else is there?
Sea moss also contains mucilage.
Mucilage.
Mucilage. It's this how do I describe it?
Yeah.
It's this slippery substance that forms a protective layer and soothes the digestive tract. So it can be really great for people that are dealing with inflammation or irritation.
Okay. This next one I'm particularly interested in. Skin health.
All right.
The excerpt mentions sea moss can benefit our skin, and I am all ears.
Remember that plant-based collagen we were talking about?
Yeah.
That plays a key role in maintaining skin elasticity and hydration,
Okay.
giving you that youthful glow.
Sign me up.
Ah.
Are there other skin benefits besides collagen?
This source also mentions its potential to help with eczema and psoriasis, even acne.
Wow.
So it really runs the gamut, so to speak.
Okay, so this is a real multitasker here.
It seems to be.
What about weight management?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are looking for natural ways
Yeah.
to kind of help them support
Yeah.
their weight goals.
It's important to note that sea moss is not like
Right.
a magic weight loss solution,
Right, of course.
but it can play a supporting role.
I like that you emphasize that. There's no such thing as a quick fix.
Exactly. But the fiber in sea moss can help you feel full,
Oh, okay.
potentially reducing overeating.
Makes sense.
And remember that iodine we talked about.
Yeah.
That can be linked to a healthy metabolism, which can also factor into weight management.
So it's about supporting your body's natural processes,
Yeah.
not trying to like trick it into
Yeah.
something that's not sustainable.
Exactly. Now, this next benefit's relevant for, I think, everyone, but especially as we age, joint and bone health.
I'm definitely starting to feel those aches and pains more
Right.
as I get older.
Well, sea moss is a good source of calcium and magnesium,
Okay.
which are both key building blocks
Right.
for strong bones.
And guess what comes into play again?
Let me guess.
Collagen.
Collagen, that's right.
It's amazing how many benefits
I know.
link back to that.
It's crazy.
So it's like this natural support system
Yeah.
for our aging bodies.
Collagen can help with cartilage repair,
Oh, wow.
reducing inflammation. Okay.
Promoting overall joint health.
So what's next on this incredible list of benefits?
Let's talk about energy and mental clarity. Because
Ugh.
who couldn't use more of that, right?
Right.
Sea moss has energizing B vitamins
Okay.
and iron to fight fatigue.
Now you're speaking my language.
I figured that'd be right up your alley.
I am always looking for ways to combat that afternoon slump.
But it's not just about physical energy. The source also highlights potential benefits for mood and reducing brain fog.
Interesting.
So it's kind of a holistic approach
Okay.
to feeling your best both physically and mentally.
All right, I'm ready to add it to my morning smoothie.
Okay, hold on. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a bit. First, let's cover these remaining benefits.
Okay.
This next one might be particularly relevant depending on, where you live or what time of year it is.
Okay.
Respiratory health.
Interesting. What does sea moss have to do with our lungs? Well, sea moss acts as a natural decongestant, thanks to that mucilage that we talked about earlier.
Okay.
It forms that protective layer and helps soothe the respiratory system.
Interesting.
And traditionally, it's been used to alleviate coughs, bronchitis, and other respiratory issues.
So like a natural soother for your airways.
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
Okay.
Next up, we have detoxification,
Oh, yeah.
which is a big focus in the wellness world these days.
It is. It is. People are always looking for ways to cleanse and purify.
Right.
So how does sea moss factor into that?
Well, the minerals in sea moss can help flush out toxins,
Okay.
and the alkaline properties can help balance your body's pH levels.
So it's like a natural reset button.
Yeah, you could think about it like that.
Okay, cool. And last but not least, the excerpt mentions fertility enhancement.
Sea moss has a history of use as a natural aphrodisiac, and it's rich in zinc, which is crucial for reproductive health and hormone balance.
That's fascinating. Okay, so we've covered a lot of potential benefits here,
We have.
and I am definitely intrigued.
Good.
But how do we actually incorporate sea moss into our lives?
Right.
I'm ready for the practical tips.
Okay, fair enough. So there are a few different ways you can actually, enjoy the benefits of sea moss.
Oh.
You can find it in gel form, dried. You can get capsules, powder.
I've actually seen it
Yeah.
at the store, like in all those different forms.
Exactly. And what I find particularly versatile is the gel.
The gel.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now I'm picturing something super slimy
Yeah.
and honestly, like, not very appetizing.
I can't say that it doesn't have a unique texture.
Okay.
I'll admit that.
So what's it like?
It's like a thick jelly,
Oh.
usually a light beige or a tan color.
Okay.
But the beauty of sea moss gel is that you can add it to just about anything. Yeah, smoothies, soups, sauces, even your morning tea.
It won't, like,
Right.
change the flavor or anything.
Not really. I mean, it has a very mild kind of, oceanic taste.
Okay, that makes sense.
But, for the most part, it just blends right in.
Wait, you can make sea moss gel at home?
Yeah.
That sounds way more approachable than I initially thought.
It's super easy. You basically just soak dried sea moss in water
Okay.
for like 12 to 24 hours.
Okay.
Give it a good rinse, then you just blend it up with some fresh water until it's, nice and smooth.
That's it.
That's it.
That's so much easier than I thought it would be.
It's very, very simple. You can store it in the fridge for a few weeks and just have it on hand.
This is reminding me of when chia seeds became like a big health thing,
Right.
and everybody was like putting them in their food
Yeah.
and coming up with all these, creative ways to use them.
Exactly.
So I bet people are coming up with some pretty amazing sea moss concoctions these days.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's like a blank canvas for culinary creativity.
And speaking of creativity,
Yeah.
have you noticed how sea moss seems to be like everywhere?
It is everywhere.
It's like the new it ingredient.
Right.
But is it all hype?
Right.
Or is there some real, substance behind this buzz?
That's the question.
That's where I think your expert insights are so invaluable.
Well, it's always wise to approach any health trend with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Right.
I think that's always key. And there are definitely some pretty bold claims out there
Okay.
about sea moss being some kind of cure-all.
Right.
And that's where we need to be cautious.
Yeah.
Because it's not a magic potion or anything.
No, it's not going to magically fix all your problems.
No, but even setting aside the more outlandish claims, I still think there are some pretty compelling, potential benefits here.
What I find interesting is how sea moss aligns with some of these like broader health trends that we're seeing.
Yeah.
Like a big one is gut health.
Oh, yeah. Huge.
With its fiber and its soothing properties.
Yeah.
Sea moss kind of fits right into that conversation.
Absolutely.
And then also the plant-based collagen thing is attracting a lot of attention, especially with people who are maybe looking for natural
Yeah.
alternatives to traditional collagen sources.
Exactly.
So it sounds like sea moss is more than just a passing fad.
Yeah, I think so.
It's tapping into some fundamental health concerns
Yeah.
people are really grappling with.
It really is. I think it's offering, potential solutions in areas where people are actively seeking help.
Right.
Immunity, digestion, skin health, energy levels. Like you said, it's addressing real needs.
But it's also important to emphasize that everybody is different.
Of course. Of course.
What works for one person
Yeah.
might not work for another.
Absolutely.
We can't just, assume that sea moss is the answer for everybody.
Right. Exactly. You got to listen to your own body.
Right.
Do your research. Consult with a healthcare professional to just see if sea moss is right for you.
I think that's really important.
Yeah.
It's great to get that personalized advice, based on your specific health history.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
What are like some of the key takeaways
Yeah.
that you think our listeners should walk away with today?
Or I think first and foremost, sea moss is this incredibly nutrient-packed seaweed with a really long history. It's not some, recent invention.
Right.
Different cultures have been harnessing its power for centuries.
It's like rediscovering an ancient secret.
Exactly. And the potential benefits are vast, like we talked about. Everything from immunity and digestion to skin health, energy levels.
It's almost like sea moss is saying, hey, I can help with that too.
Right. I mean, it seems like it's got an answer for just about everything.
Okay.
But the key is to approach it, with both enthusiasm, but also a healthy dose of critical thinking. Do your research, understand your individual needs, and like we said, consult with a healthcare professional if you need to.
This deep dive has definitely sparked my curiosity. I'm ready
Yeah.
to explore more and maybe even try making that sea moss gel myself.
Do it. It's so easy.
But before we wrap up, I do want to leave our listener with the thought-provoking question.
All right. Hit me.
This excerpt highlighted how sea moss has been used
Yeah.
for centuries
Oh, yeah.
in different cultures.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, like, what other natural remedies
Oh, that's a good question.
are we overlooking in our modern world?
That's a really fascinating question. I mean, it really opens up this whole world of possibilities.
It really does.
There's so much to be discovered by, kind of looking back
Yeah.
to these traditional practices and the wisdom that they hold.
It makes you realize that nature often holds the answers
Yeah.
that we're seeking.
It does.
And there's so much more to explore beyond just what's trending
Right.
in the wellness world at any given moment.
It's a good reminder that we're part of a larger ecosystem.
Right.
And by tapping into nature's wisdom, we can often find these solutions that are both effective and sustainable.
And that's what makes these deep dives so exciting. We're
Yeah.
taking all this information,
Yeah.
these amazing sources, and we're like distilling it down to like the most fascinating and useful insights.
Exactly.
By you.
You just want to like empower you
Yeah.
to make, informed decisions about your health,
Absolutely.
your well-being.
Oh, yeah.
And look, we're just providing a starting point.
It's a spark
Yeah.
to ignite your own curiosity.
Exactly.
So if sea moss has, piqued your interest,
Yeah.
don't stop here.
Nope.
Keep exploring, keep learning. See what resonates with you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole world of natural wellness out there
I agree.
waiting to be discovered.
Yeah.
And remember,
Yeah.
this was just a starting point.
Right.
We've given you the tools,
Exactly.
and now it's up to you to forge your own path.
Embrace curiosity. Ask questions.
Yeah.
Never stop seeking knowledge. That's the deep dive way.
I love it.
Mhm.
Thanks for joining us on this journey
Yeah.
into the incredible world of sea moss.
Cheers to that.
Until next time, stay curious.
Stay curious.
Yeah, it's like we've been given this treasure map,
Right.
and now it's our turn to go out and explore
Yeah.
all these incredible possibilities.
Exactly. And who knows what other hidden gems are out there
Right.
just waiting to be rediscovered.
Exactly.
I think that's a perfect note to end on.
I agree. We journeyed from the rocky coasts of the Atlantic
Mhm.
all the way to your kitchen, uncovering the secrets of sea moss
That's right.
and its potential to revitalize your health and well-being.
We did it. We explored its impressive nutritional profile. We dove deep into those potential benefits and even, learned how to make it a part of your everyday life.
Right. And most importantly,
Yeah.
we've empowered you to take this knowledge
Right.
and apply it
Yeah.
in a way that makes sense for you.
Absolutely. And remember, curiosity is key.
It is.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, do your research, and consult with healthcare professionals to make those, informed decisions about your health.
That's what the deep dive is all about.
That's right.
Taking a deep dive into these fascinating topics, uncovering those hidden gems of knowledge, and sparking your curiosity to explore further.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure
Yeah.
into the world of sea moss. We'll see you next time for another deep dive
Yeah.
into a whole new world of discovery.
All right. Take care.